What up, you guys? I know it's been a long time since I posted an update on the Rat Rod, probably about a year. I just figured I'd give you guys a little update. I've had a lot of people still asking, and I appreciate you guys checking it out and following it. I'll show you guys what I got. Here it is. It's been sitting in my tattoo shop for like a year, so people have come in that's seen the videos and check it out and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But so the problem was, I drove it. Everything's fixed. All the suspension is perfect. I drove it a couple times and it rode like a dream. It rode like a brand new vehicle because it's got the air ride and all the modern suspension. I mean, this thing rides beautiful. Of course, everything's brand new, as you guys know from the videos. So it's gonna ride like a new vehicle. But the problem was there's this hose right here, this radiator hose that's inside of here. This kept swelling up and blowing off, and it would overheat. So after, man, months and months and months of stuff, figuring it out, mechanics, all this other stuff, come to find out it has a blown head gasket. So what I did was, I was in a crunch time to get this to a convention before it started. There was a local convention here, and they wanted me to have this there. So to get it there, I shouldn't have did it. I could have drove it for like 20 minutes before the hose came off, but I figured, let me do the head gasket real quick. Me never doing a head gasket change before, thinking it was gonna be easy. Wrong. So what happened was I was rushing, tore it all apart. That 4.6 is a nightmare. I get it all apart, and I replaced the head gaskets, put it all back together, wasn't paying attention, and I put the timing chain like 2 links off, locked the whole motor up right before, like the night before the convention. So I actually had to get it towed down there, set up at the convention, and then towed back here to the shop. And really, it frustrated me so bad. Here it's sat ever since. So everything's done but that. So pretty much, for me to tear that back apart and try to do that isn't worth the time and effort it would take to just slap a new 4.6 in there, well, a used one. So what I've been doing is kind of here and there trying to track down a low mileage 4.6, one that has maybe 75, 80,000 on it. I found a couple motors. A couple guys wanted like $500-600. Go to pick them up. As junkyards, oh, they're sold. And then one said $500, went to pick it up, oh, it's $1,000 the next day I go to pick it up. That type of thing. So I kind of just got discouraged. Plus, it looks cool sitting here in a tattoo shop. People come in and check it out, and if I move it, there's really going to be blank space there. So I'm not too motivated to get it done. I'm actually thinking about putting up on eBay again. It needs a motor. It runs and drives perfect. There you go. It took me a year to build it. There's nothing else like it on the street. Never been in a show. Never been anywhere. So I don't know. Thinking about sticking it on eBay to see what happens. Again, if I sell it, maybe I'll just make a shell, rolling chassis, stick it in here. It'll look cool. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm sure you guys have seen everything else. I've got the Flowmasters on it. All the exhaust is hooked up. Everything comes through. The 4 exhaust ports. Sounds just beautiful. Turn signals, brake lights work, reverse lights, all that stuff is in there. That's pretty much done. Outside it's done. Just the inside, still have to like finish the interior. I was gonna put wood on the floor. Have to put some little lift blocks on those seats to get them up a little higher, which I plan on doing anyway. I've got the door panels for it. Just have to rivet those in, and put the stereo system in there. Obviously the 210s and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, change out the steering wheel. It's there. Like I said, I just really kind of lost interest in it. So that's the update, man. Sorry I left you guys hanging, but I hate to be the guy that says life happens, but that's what happened. So it's literally an engine change away from being like a car you can drive every day. I'm just so unmotivated about it. I worked on it so long and so hard that when it came to something like that, and it just really just frustrated me. Just the engine part really frustrated me. So with that being said, here it sits. So what I am working on next, what I want to show you guys, my daily driver. I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning it. I bought a like 2001 Chevy Astrovan. It was red. I painted it. I actually pinstriped it by hand. Not pinstripe, but lettered it by hand. Put some 20-inch rims on it, all black, street tires. Been driving it like that. So what I want to do, what I'm going to show you guys is my next little venture, and I'm going to start posting them on here as the van build. And I've seen a couple of these, but nothing like this. I'm actually going to put a 9-inch lift on it, a custom lift, and some 35-inch tires. So I've ordered the 35-inch tires that go on these 20-inch rims. I've ordered all the components for the lift kit, which you can't get from one place, so I've kind of pieced it together with lift spindles, all the other stuff that comes with it, with the kits. I've had to get it from separate places for separate vehicles, and when I get the stuff in, I'm going to start the build process for you guys if you want to check it out, and for me so I can go back and refer to it like I did with the Rat Rod. So here's the van. Show you a little preview here. So there's the van. Like I said, it was maroon when I got it. I sanded it down, painted it black, tinted the windows, hand lettered the side. Got the 20-inch rims with the street tires. I've been driving it like that for, I don't know, about a year now. So, got new headlights in it, stuff like that. It's kind of raining right now, so I don't want to walk out there. But, so yeah, I think it's going to be pretty sick, man. I'm going to put a 9-inch lift, which should get it up pretty high, 35-inch tires. So I'm thinking I'll probably have to climb into this thing. So I might have to do some of those automatic drop down things to get in that, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. If you guys want to check it out, I'm going to start labeling it van build, and yeah, see what happens, man. So that's the update. Sorry about the long delay, and hope you guys enjoy the videos.